Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. Today we've got a banger for you. Okay, we've got loads to show you. We've got stuff out of Australia again from Ben. I know the stuff is stacking up from Maggie, but I'm saving it. Well, I'm not saving it. You're going to see it this week. You're also going to see stuff off the Facebook group this week. Those guys have been rocking it. I know that there's some people on there that have just been killing it. And we're getting closer to the weekends. Trust me, that's coming up. I wanted to share this one with you. We've got a News Nation report on the sheriff in New Jersey. Look, he's not even happy with what was said yesterday. Clearly there's some secrets going on, and we're not stupid, right? Why is it important that disclosure needs to come out from the public? Because the public are just going to show the raw footage, and we're going to learn what we're going to learn, and we're going to start from ground zero, folks. Ground zero. I simply cannot trust anyone in government, any secret, even if they, I mean, look, even if Trump learned something that we just simply, most people couldn't comprehend, maybe he thought it would be a good idea just to keep quiet for now, it's gonna come out either way. It's inevitable. These things are flying above our heads. We're recording them every day. Why even put a stopper on it? Just come out with it. Maybe they need to do preparations. I don't know. Look, we're past it anyway. Whoever's watching this channel, if you're watching it and you watch regularly, we are way past it, okay? And I want to congratulate everyone who sends in footage that I've shown, because it is capture after capture after capture. You guys are brilliant. You've either got really good eyes, steady hands, or a bit of both. Critical thinking is fabulous, guys. I want everyone to get involved. Please hit the subscribe button. Support disclosure, folks. It's free to subscribe. Honestly, I've been nailed for my views. I've got probably a third of the views that I was getting 2 weeks ago, and I think that's down to notifications and stuff. I've had people contact me and say I haven't even been getting notified. I've turned the bell on. I'm still not getting notified. I don't know what's going on, but look, pushback, conspiracy, whatever it is, we just support me. Take 1 minute, hit the button. Let's get into it. We've got loads to get on with. We're going to start off with News Nation and the New Jersey Sheriff, and then we're going to go on to a new type of dragon, folks, and this one was engineered. Thanks, Robert Shape, for sending it in to me. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, really strange. They don't move the same way as what a dragon does in terms of speed and that sort of capability, but flying mid-air, you know, just weaving in and out of objects, awesome. Yeah, let's get into it.
What it's a little bit disappointing and concerning still at the same time. I mean, had they just put that simple statement out, we wouldn't have wasted so many resources. It's disappointing that we had to have the Department of Homeland Security from D.C. in here with special equipment. It's disappointing that the FBI had to waste all their man hours on a tip line for hundreds and hundreds of phone calls. And it's disappointing on the local and county level here, where we had to do the same thing, wasting our resources and putting our residents in fear and an apprehensive state. All that combined, I mean, one simple statement from the FAA or the federal government, and I want to thank President Trump for at least putting it out there. Still, there's more questions. I mean, you know, we had these episodes in Northern Virginia and the state of New Jersey. We got to get better at this. I'm going to continue pushing Congress, and my Congressman Chris Smith has done a great job in pushing it for hearings on this. But let's bring the FAA in and say, why didn't they notify local state officials so that we didn't waste all these resources? That's really the primary thing here is we need better communication, we need better deconfliction, and we need transparency when it comes to drone operations in the future.
But Sheriff, I'm going to have to believe that it assuages some of your concerns, learning that it was FAA approved. It's not the enemy, but you don't seem completely satisfied with this explanation.
No, I do think that there has to be a change in the law and procedures. I said this all along. We need better communication, particularly when there's going to be these operations, at least with the state police, regional intelligence centers.
You know, like, look at this thing. Sorry about the screen grab there, Sheriff. Let's get him off of that. Look, it's a funny thing, isn't it? It's a funny thing because we know that the FAA put out restrictions and closed airports due to these things. And now they're saying that FAA were actually responsible for this. They were approved flights and they were research for the FAA. Are you kidding me? Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Look, there'll be some dumb nitwits out there that believe anything, and those nitwits will hear that and just go, oh look, it was nothing. It wasn't nothing though, was it? Let's be honest, it was something. I'm not saying it's UFOs, just saying it was. It was unidentified flying objects. They weren't identifiable. They were flying and they were objects. They were UFOs then. Do you know what I mean? But they weren't ETs. They weren't ETs, folks. A lot of people do jump straight to the alien word, and it's like, no, we're not saying that. So look, the FAA couldn't explain what they were. And remember also, RAF Lake and Heath over in the UK had sightings of these orb-like objects. I think there's a secret going on. That's what I think. I do genuinely believe that. I think the sheriff in New Jersey here, he's pretty much just said exactly what he needed to say, which was, thanks for being transparent in the end, Mr. Trump. But we're going to ask why. Why did the FAA not just tell us, and waste the resources of the FBI, the CIA, if the CIA were involved, a lot of different police forces, a lot of people putting camera in the skies. There's lots of different reasons why this guy is a little bit pissed off with the fact that they weren't told. So, genuine question for a genuine situation requires a genuine answer, and Trump hasn't given it yet. So, yeah. Is he scared? Is he not scared? Is it just that he's hiding something, or he's just not quite ready to tell the public something? Because one question leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, leads to, the centerpiece of the whole conversation. It's a little bit like leadership. When something goes wrong, it's because the top is not doing something right, and it filters down. Filters down the hierarchy. Here's something fishy going on, folks. It smells fishy as hell. Anyway, thank you very much, Sheriff. Moving on. Now, engineered dragon. What do we think of this, folks? Look, it looks like some kind of Lego setup. But then you look closer and there's wires and there's little motors and there's all kinds of things connected up. And you're like, oh, okay, look, there's fans. Look, got a couple of fans here. When I first saw this, I thought it would be a robotic arm. But no, let's have a look, guys. That's amazing. Look at that. That's like a floating dog. It's like Zero. Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what it looked like. Look at that. Flipping heck. I don't look like much, folks, but that is quite amazing. Look. It's got like
composed of multiple modules linked by battery-powered hinged joints.
Multiple modules, battery powered.
Allow the drone to make autonomous decisions.
Look how many different thrusters they have. That's amazing. And each arm will move according to how it needs to move the whole body in the shape that it needs to make. So program the shape, move the body, execute. Just look at that.
Researchers envision a future where the dragon not only flies but also walks on the ground. Imagine a drone that can seamlessly transition from flying to walking, optimizing its energy consumption based on the environment.
And then what? Flying spider? No.
Japan's broader roadmap for drone technology, which sees potential applications in areas like delivery.
Oh, give me a drone.
Unique solutions like drone-powered parasites.
Give me one of them. Look at that, flying your umbrella. Come off it.
Dragons depicted in ancient Asian mythology. MIT, on the other hand.
Oh, there you go. Look.
In a much more modest animal.
There you go. You just got to go 2,000 mile an hour now, and you're there.
The agility and resilience of bugs.
Flipping hell, man! Look at that.
Making them perfect for navigating confined spaces. The soft actuators, essentially artificial muscles, allow these micro drones to flap their wings rapidly, achieving impressive flight capabilities. These drones are so agile that they can even perform somersaults in the air.
What?
But why the focus on such small drones?
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's awesome. Look at that.
From pollinating crops and inspecting complex machinery to search and rescue missions, these tiny robots could revolutionize various industries. For instance, inspecting a turbine engine's interior would be much easier with a small, agile drone equipped with a camera.
You look like an egg.
In agriculture, as bee populations face
behave yourself.
These drones could step in to help with pollination. Now let's delve deeper into the technology behind these innovations.
Whoa! See them motors go, man. That's mental.
Coated in carbon nanotubes. When voltage is applied, these nanotubes produce an electrostatic force, causing the rubber cylinder to elongate and contract. This rapid movement results in the flapping of the drone's wings. The design is not only power efficient, but also incredibly resilient. These drones can recover from collisions, making them ideal.
I mean,
for
that's
real-world
pretty cool.
applications.
I don't think they can travel that fast though, right? And they can't make maneuvers with the speed either, but I mean, that's progress.
With each layer being about the diameter of a red blood cell. This meticulous process results in actuators that require significantly lower voltage and can carry more payload.
That's some clever shit right there.
With hopes to reduce the thickness of these layers even further, unlocking more potential applications. The future of drone technology is not just about scaling up, but also scaling down. As we look ahead, it's clear that the combination of
that's clearly wings flapping, you know, look, that's slowed down right there, look at that.
Techniques will pave the way for drones that can operate in environments
But still, that's mental. That's crazy for what we can do. Look at that. Look, you can see the thrust blowing away at the blanket behind there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, find the channel. Interest in engineering. Flipping amazing, mate. Thanks, Robert, for sending that to me, buddy. That was awesome. I appreciate that one. Right, folks. Something a little bit special for you guys. I've got some clips lined up of some UAP action. I think the Lockheed was 2023, but everything else is pretty much this month. This week, in fact. Last 2 days, so really up-to-date footage. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We got some right bangers in there as well. The enhancements are fantastic. Well done, Ben. Well done, Gavin. Thank you, Thomas, for sending this in to me, and thanks everyone for just continuing to support the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I wouldn't be here without you. Okay, let's go. You're gonna love it. And that is all we've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed that one. Please support the channel, like and subscribe. I need your support. Disclosure needs your support. Thanks very much for your time. Take care, all the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.